Alright, what's up everybody? My name is TourGuideCarl. If you've played this game, you've probably seen me in the chat before. I'm me, okay, I'm Carl. But this is a video that's pretty much a tour guide for Winds of Valen, a really fun game, a really exciting game that just came out right after Thanksgiving in 2025. It's very similar to like a RuneScape. It's an MMO. I, in particular, don't know much about MMOs. It's kind of why I'm a tour guide on the game, because it gives me a simple and easy job. But it also allows me to learn more about the map of the game and just take a lot in and learn as I also teach others. Two things, or that was the first thing. The other thing I want to mention is the devs. These guys are pretty awesome. From what I know, it's two guys. They put in 3 months of work, and this is what they've got. So it's pretty impressive, I must say myself. Give them time. I've also heard that they drop content every Sunday. So new content every Sunday, and then a big drop once a month. That's their goal. That's what they're planning for right now. And they stayed up to date with it. The latest update that I will mention is the content, or the character creation that they added right here. Okay, this was just recently added. It was spoke about in Discord, and they ran a poll, and that's what won. So that's what they added. Several things to go over with in this game that we will go over. Just give me a moment as we get situated. The poll that was ran, sorry, they had an option of one or the other, and this was the overwhelming favorite. So that's what they chose. Pretty cool, pretty exciting. And if I'm not mistaken, tomorrow, which would be the 21st, December 21st, they should be dropping, or I'm not 100% sure. I've heard through one fellow that tomorrow they could be dropping PvP and fishing. I don't know, but if they do, that's pretty freaking cool. This is a pretty cool picture that I added. I would try to show that. That's my title screen. This right here we go, is our expected PvP area. All right, looks pretty stinking cool if you ask me. You can see, you know, the ladders. They kind of added the bridges, I should say. The bridges. This looks pretty cool if you ask me. Something to be excited over, and something to just kind of keep you around. Hopefully. I could play without this, but I'm also a fairly new player to MMOs, so I can understand how some may be ready for more. But yeah, that's enough of kind of introduction. Let's get to it. This is just a simple tour guide that I offer in the game. I've done 2.5 tours. A guy left halfway through. I'm gonna try to make it under, make it like a 10-minute total video, but we'll see. I'm at 8 minutes, or I'm at 3.5 minutes now, so we'll see. All right, so when you first jump into the game, this is where you will load up. Okay, we could even ask homie right here. Hello everyone, I am TourGuideCarl, a tour guide that will show you around the map. If you need any help getting comfortable with the area, please type "Help me, Carl" in the chat. Okay, and then like two or three people have said something. So here's the bank. All right, so at the bank, what you can do is, when you have supplies, this is like your inventory. Okay, you see all the stuff that I have. What you can do is, let's say you have a bunch of potions, you have a bunch of ore that you've just mined, and you want to put it in the bank. You can hold Control, right click, and it puts it all in there. Pretty cool. If you want to go craft a bunch of material, and you need coal and mithril, what you can do is you can right click and it adds it all instead of doing each one individually. And you can come over here and you can right click again to eliminate the amount that you need. I know from doing this a bunch that I need exactly this much right here. Boom. That's right. 4, 8, 12, 16, 18. Yeah, there we go. With one blank, because you need your hammer as well if you're going to craft. So what this means is you'll go over here. If you had your material or whatnot, and you would simply craft. Okay. Now these two, now to craft, I'm sure you'll understand this aspect of the game if you've played MMO before. I needed mithril and coal to craft a bar. Okay, and you turn those bars into armor. That is like an easy, quick method tip way for you to learn how to do it, especially if you're wanting to grind and crafting. You just got a whole bunch of ore that you've stacked up in your inventory. It's a great way to do it. You'll see I'll have, look, for every 2 coal, I need 1 mithril. So see, that's the last one. Boom, I have all my bars, and there's my hammer. Come over here. I will here attach our hammer, or equip craft, and you craft. I could craft any of these, but these are the bars that I have right now in my inventory. So these are what I can craft from. We'll craft this. Now there's multiple things that you can craft, obviously, for each bar that you create. They take longer times. You can either equip these, equip this armor, or you can sell it. I'll show you how to sell it right here. You just come right here, and you click buy. There's a buy, or you don't click buy, but you click this bag, and it switches to sell. And then once again, you right click, boom, 1400, sell. Just make 1400 there. Boom. Now, gold. You know, people have a lot of money on the game right now. Let the economy find itself. Okay, the game is very. Just give it some time. Same thing. So here is a stall and all of your shields. There you go. These are going to be top tier shields, of course. This is going to be block power. So this is going to help when you fight bosses. This is when you fight regular like enemies, I guess you'd call them. Remember, I'm still kind of new to MMOs. And this is for magic word power. Just grind through, you know, acquire them, purchase them, get them done. Same here. These are all your swords. Now this is the best sword that you can craft, but the best sword will be the Elven Great Sword. I'm not mistaken, pretty sure it's called the EGS. It's always what it's abbreviated as. And then here's the same thing with your armor. You've got bronze, same thing. It's bronze, iron, and then steel. I think. And you come over here to the potion. Here's all your potions. You see 30 health, 80 health, 150, 160 health, and this is a potion. 5 seconds. Over here you have your mining stall, which is where you could get your, you could buy ore if you want, or you could buy pickaxes. Character creation over here. Character creation is pretty cool. You can do however you'd like. You can woman or man. Let's say super, you know, super tiny, super tall. I could be darker skin color if I like. I could be lighter. I could be medium, whichever one I prefer. The hair also. I have a helmet on, so you can't tell right now. 1 second. There we go. Yeah. That's me. Yeah. But yeah. So all the hairstyles pretty cool. Facial hairstyles pretty cool. Hair color. Pretty cool. If there's green, I might change it right now. That's okay. I'm sure they'll have it too. And then all this, I didn't even like go down this far, to be honest with you. It's pretty cool. All right. We will continue on here. This is where you buy your jewelry. So, little tip fact here for you: whenever you are applying jewelry, you will you'll have an, I'll just buy it real quick. You'll have a necklace, okay, and then you'll have a gem. Let me see if I have a gem here. Yeah, got it. So what you do is you grab a hold of the gem, and then you drag it to there, and you see how it equips up here to the top? That's how you do it. That is how you do it right there. Put that back on. And you can even do this with rings, which I was not aware of until just the other day. See, look, you see there's a little square right there to add a ring. What you do is you unequip, it adds it back to your inventory. Yeah. Boom. There you have it. That's how you do it right there. It's all in action. So yeah, we went through each one. That is all of them. Right here is you heard the sound. That is how you heal right there. You click that, boom, you heal. Voila. Now you continue on to the right of town. Look, so this is where you spawned from, right here. You see, you can walk this way, walk down here, and this is where you can start mining. So here, look, strawberry coffee still there. Here you have tin and you have copper. Okay, I don't have a pickaxe. Oh yeah, I do have a pickaxe right now. You just walk up to it. Oh, that's a hammer. I've done that so many times. Sorry. You walk up to it and you click it, and it mines it. It starts hitting the rock. You know how it is. All right, and then on this location, these are going to be your 2 quickest locations to mine if you want to mine. Now, this doesn't have all of the ores in these 2 quickest locations, but this does have very quick access to mining. Whenever you're walking to a location, you can hold down the left click button and you'll just continue walking instead of constantly clicking. And of course, if you click on a location, he will go to that location. You get the idea. Here in this spot, which is right to the left of town, I guess if that was to be south where you spawn from, this would be west of town, is all of your iron. Okay, you have iron right here, much iron, much iron. This is all iron besides right here. There's 2 coal holes. So just keep that in mind. You can get coal from right here. Okay. I'm going to continue down this way. I'm going to keep going, but I'm going to put you back on the path so you guys can understand where we're at. All right, so of course there's the town right here. That's where we just were at. Now you can continue walking down this way. And this is the woods, okay? To make it easier, I'm not going to go into the woods. I'm going to let you explore. We, as a community, have learned, I should say they, I guess maybe I'm we, I don't know. But we want you to explore, okay? Go this way, go that way, get lost. It's part of the game, have fun, okay? Go over one more thing and then we'll end it. Whenever you are first starting to get familiar with the map and the area and the location, and you're ready to start attacking, if you do, Strawberry Coffee, he only wanted the mines. That's his name. But if you want to start attacking, the first place you want to do it from is right, I would say, north of your spawn location. Okay, you go around the fountain, go over the bridge, and you start right here. Okay, this is where you walk up to him and you smack somebody, and you get your XP rolling going. Each little spot like this will have a boss. You know how it goes. You go and you kill the boss when you're ready. You continue to dominate. This map, I probably showed you less than 50% of the map, but close to 50%. Okay, if you get what I'm saying. It's not a huge map. It's not a huge map. Pretty cool though. Like, look here. There's the windmill turning. You'll hear that. Pretty cool. And it looks a little dark right now, but that's because the game has day and night cycle, so it's getting dark outside. You saw the pretty butterfly. Pretty cool. Part of the game too. I think I can come right into here. Oh, and another thing, great thing here. You can move. You can go straight top down level, or you can even go floor level. You know, and do it that way. Pretty cool. But the last thing I'll say before we head off here is, okay, here's your town area. You can walk north over the bridge and down to this area, and it splits. Okay, you can walk up here, or you can go down there to the skeletons, but you'll still end up having to walk up here. But you have this whole entire area to also explore. Okay, when you get to this spot, you can kind of see where I'm at. When you get to this spot, if you look closely, it's kind of dark. There's some fighting going on over there with some highwaymen. There is a cave up here. Okay, go explore the cave, see what's inside the cave. There's more ore that you can find as well. This ore is called mithril. It is the top tier ore right now. It'll be in both of the locations that I have not gone to and shown you. I don't mind making a complete tour guide. Let you explore, let you see. We'll see what the feedback and review is from this video, and then continue on again. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Sorry I had a little real tutorial in action to start with at the beginning. But yeah, thank you guys, and I hope to do more. Y'all have a good one.